Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Makes the grab. It's Siegel. Touchdown, thundering herd. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap. He turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. a toss to the left side. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Aztecs looking to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
No problem, knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the run, it's Hawkins. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Marshall. This quarterback on fire today.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense will make the stop on what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a quarterback keeper. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in a rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure, they weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Aztecs will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. In the clear at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurd. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Diego State offense on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep, and he scores. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete with a very quick throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aztecs will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Great cut there. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Still no answer for this offensive machine. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Easy.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll hand it off. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. Might have to try the extra point. And they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
San Diego State, 17.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On the ground, it's Hawkins. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And there's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but it gives them a chance. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The San Diego State offense on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or Maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it on the pitch. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Quarterback still with the football. Touchdown, Marshall. And the route is on.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Aztecs with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Looking to throw again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And the ball is hauled in. Ruled down after a solid pickup, but it wasn't enough to convert for the 1st down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And this one will be fair caught. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So Marshall's offense takes the field again. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Big play into enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Oh, what a move. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly.
QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Get set, get set.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready, set.
2nd down play coming up.
Let's go.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Got it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
Okay, ready.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hicks. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Aztecs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's complete on the crossing route. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Yankee blue. Tuna.
First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Gorilla. Timber.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
55 wheat. Timber.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Knocks that one right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39.
Easy. Razor.
It's an option look. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one